Cristiano! Welcome back to the Football Corner, ladies and gentlemen. This is where I interview football fans after matches, specifically key Premier League matches, Champions League matches, and this is specifically happening in Josie. If you're new to the channel, kindly do join the family and show some love by tapping the subscribe button down there, sharing the video, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you.
Yeah. Have you started? No, I started. I cannot miss this one. I don't look at the camera for you. Yeah, I just needed to give you a hug, man. Yeah, it was a good game. Terrible second half. You got punished. Arsenal 0, Manchester City 2, Carabao Cup final. How do you feel, man?
I don't know how to feel. I don't know if I must feel happy.
You
I must feel sad. I don't know. I really don't know how to feel. That moment when they wrote down the name of Man City on the trophy just before the 94th minute, it still brings bad memories even up until now.
Did they even show that? I didn't see
They showed that. They showed that. Wow. That's the only thing playing back in my mind up until this moment. Coming into the game, I did think that the game would be hard because in the last 10 years, they've won 5 Carabao Cups, Manchester City. This was long before then. They've won the most Carabao Cups. I thought that this was going to be the point where we turn the season around, where Arteta finally shows us that he's capable of crossing the line. But today I've got more doubts about him than what I ever had before. Because if you can't win this, how will you win the rest? You know, to put this in perspective, I think we are at 6 points ahead of City in the league. If they beat us at the Etihad 18 April, and then they win that game in hand, it becomes 3. It's a mentality game. Look at that, they're picking up the trophy.
Bernardo.
This was all about mentality.
Second half.
All right, second half, for me, the whole game was bad. I mean, yes, we had a good chance in the first half. Was it? I forgot who it was.
Havertz. Chelsea's cow. This is why you sold it.
The guy that punished Tony Pichu 5. Remember that game?
He missed the crucial one now for you.
Yeah, he did. I think that he was supposed to start with Eze, not Havertz. I think that was incorrect of him to start with Havertz. The goalkeeper made an error. Let's be honest. He made an error for the first goal.
Another Chelsea guy. This is why we sold him.
But it's been outstanding the whole competition up until now. You know,
it doesn't matter until the final day, my guy.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
It doesn't really matter until the final day. But, you know, the second half was very bad, but I think the whole game for me was bad. It didn't show enough. I don't remember us having clear-cut, deadly chances in the whole game. I don't remember that. That's what I'm saying. For me, if I summarize this game, I'll have to put it on Arteta. Not the players, but Arteta. Was his selection on point? Was his tactics on points? Because it seemed like he was trying to be more conservative, more defensive, trying to catch City on a mistake rather than playing his own brand of football. That didn't work. City went to the halftime break and they realized that these guys are up for the taking. They realized that at halftime. And second half, they're basically playing in our half in the second half. It reminded me of that Man United game where they realized that these guys are not playing football. They want corners, they want free kicks. And we can play and we can beat them if we only play. And that's what City did today. They played. We didn't play. Now it sends a lot of questions to Mikel Arteta, the whole game. I'm not going to specify the second half and say it's the second half that's a problem. I'm looking at the whole game as a whole. I don't think he did enough to win this game. He came here thinking that I'm going to catch them on the break, on a mistake. He didn't do enough to win the game. I'm not happy with Mikel Arteta. And I've got doubts about him now.
Really?
In the league, I always had doubts about him personally, but when I saw the transfer window this season, because the last season was the excuse was players, injuries. The one before, the excuse was, I don't even remember what it was. But last season was injuries. Let me focus on last season. Now he's got the players. He's got the squad. I believe that he's got the best squad in the league personally.
For sure.
If he can't even win this cup,
it's still the FA Cup. It's still the FA Cup.
Yeah,
City's there.
Still in the FA Cup. The FA Cup. City's playing Liverpool, so
Chelsea's
I can play. I'm not worried about you. But I can still play City in the next round of the FA Cup if I beat Southampton. Now it's a if I beat Southampton, it's not when. Because I'm not sure, because this happened before. That season when we were 248 days on top, if you recall very well, everything was going well up until we played City. They beat us 4-1, the season just went down.
Sank.
It sank down. So this is my worry now. Is this the same story replaying again 3 years later? Or will Mikel Arteta have something different now? Did he learn from it? Personally, I don't think he did, because I think this game was for us to lose personally, because City are not great at the moment.
I'm saying the same. This defense, I'm surprised he took a clean sheet. I'm surprised. True. If Donnarumma started, you guys would have scored. Because that's I don't rate Donnarumma. He's a basket. But this defense is their first time together, and it's their first trophy together. Do you think it's motivated them enough to chase you guys for the league?
I think it has. Like I said, they've got a game in hand, and they still have to play us on the 18th. Arteta needs to make sure he doesn't repeat the mistake he made 2022, 2023. Because if he does, the season is over. We can become second in the league now from this position, because that's exactly what happened back then. We beat everyone else. They seem to be a team we fear. I don't know if he fears his master or what. I don't know what it is about. But I'm starting to really doubt if this guy is the man for the job, man. I won't lie. I know it's early. I know there's still 3 more competitions we're still in. Champions League, the FA Cup. But we've seen the story before, man. Because this win was going to be the win that was going to guarantee the league for me.
Stabilize
The league. We know that we're going to play City again. We know how to beat them. We don't know how to beat City when it counts. And it's going to count on the 18th of April again. Can we beat them? I'm not sure. So I'm really disappointed. This is very, very painful. I knew that they might win, but I didn't really think that. I thought that this was the day we turn everything around. But it seems like we're repeating the same story over and over again.
Tell me, who's your man of the match?
To be really honest, I didn't even see anything but Man City played better. One of their players, I'm not sure. Rodri was pretty good, maybe. I didn't even see properly, to be honest, because we were chasing the ball. I was focusing on my players, and all they were doing was chasing the ball. But I think where the game changed is definitely Kepa's mistake for the first goal. So I'll give Kepa man of the match for City. Because if he threw it out of his hands, if he kept it, the game would have been a different game. Now they scored, we went down. So definitely Kepa man of the match for City. Congratulations.
All right, thank you so much, my guy. This is a sign for you guys to hug an Arsenal fan. Yeah, give me another hug, my guy. It'll be well with you, man.
Sure.
Get home safe, my guy. Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you for watching today's video. Kindly like, comment and share if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel for more videos. And I will see you soon in the next video.